Hi, this is Jimi Hendrix, and this is episode RP 19. Stretch Leadership on Empower Your Pattern 2.0. I'm Jimi Hendrix, member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and Success, Confidence, and Thrive Coach. I believe there are patterns to help us to receive more, help us to live a better and extraordinary life. I will give you some temporal and spiritual tips how to overcome these in this life. So if you come with me, I will show you these patterns. Get ready to walk in. Let's go. Hello everybody, welcome to the podcast. Give me a few minutes to make a few adjustments. Okay, we're back online. Now, I can't think of a mentor that I have seen that is real keen on stretch leadership is Randy Hedge. And really, in a lot of ways, it's not just what he says, it's what he doesn't say that I get from these Zoom calls that matter. Okay? Now, here's the first concept. And I want you to be able to understand this. Get a notepad or something like that, or a journal app or whatever. But I want you to get ready for this, and I'm excited to talk about stretch leadership because you can apply it to any business, any network, ones that involve dealing with lots of people, which businesses should be, right? Okay, anyway, this is the first concept here. In order for a person to become a leader, they have to stretch themselves. So also is the wisdom of Dr. John C. Maxwell. Stretch yourself. What do you mean by stretch yourself? Your willingness to grow. Are you willing to grow? I hope you are, because this is important. How you grow means a lot. How far you're willing to go. Okay, because this is, in many ways, stretch leadership is non-negotiable. So many people are hung up on the change leadership. Change this, change that. What if it's a change that you don't like? The change, Dr. Del Toro McNeil II said this, the changes we don't like, they're the ones that become an obstacle. The change that we do like become an alternative. And we need to find some way to flip it around and to stretch ourselves. I mean, because that is, if you're going to be a leader, and what does it mean to stretch yourself? It means you grow yourself. Listening to audios, listening to audiobooks, watching YouTube videos of some of the great speakers, whatever it takes for you to grow, so you can learn, grow, and succeed. Right? Good. I'm glad you're getting that. So now we're going to go on to the second point. It says to stretch is to grow beyond your comfort zone, and to make positive change. Comfort zone, rather. Did you know the first letters of those two words? CZ. Cubic zirconium. Now, what is the cubic zirconium? It's a fake diamond. You're like, what? Are you serious? You doubt me? I mean, look, I'm legally blind. But I looked up cubic zirconium, and yeah, they shine like diamonds, but in no way are they. You must be sure that you're stretching yourself as pure to get out of that comfort zone. And it's not easy. I'll say this for myself, it's not easy. But you know what? If we're going to succeed, if we're going to get the success and significance we need, then that means we have to go beyond that CZ. Craziness, isn't it? Yeah, I know. It does sound crazy. But you know what? That's when we get up, we move on, we stretch ourselves. And yeah, I know that can be hard. Sometimes in stretching yourself, you can lose friends. Why? Maybe because they're part of the distracted, defiant, degenerate culture. Think about it. I wouldn't be talking about it if I didn't see that as a potential truth. To stretch, here's the next part. The leader that can stretch himself the most is the winner. Think about it. Do you want to be with a winner? You want to be a winner? Then you need to hang out with winners. You need to hang out with winners who can stretch themselves. Non-negotiable. I want you to think about it. It's not that hard, folks. You know, I'll be honest with you. You win when you stretch yourself beyond your comfort zone and all this stuff, because I'll tell you something. If we don't, we're messed up. Now, let's go to my next point. Leaders who help those in the organization also stretch themselves, become another real winner. Why is that? Why is that the people like Dr. John C. Maxwell, why people like Stephen Covey, Randy Hedge, and even Presley Swaggerty, why would these people say that leaders need to help others in the organization stretch? Why is that? Well, because you're raising other leaders. That's the best part. Because you see, leadership is more than just a one-man show. Well, this is my business and I do what I want to do and y'all do what I say. That's no way of stretching yourself as a business at all. It's a way to get yourself out of business. Seriously. You've got to develop yourself into the mindset of an entrepreneur, or you'll never become a successful one. That's what I want to work on, is my mindset. We should work on our mindset every day. Seriously. Otherwise, why would I talk about it? You want to help others stretch themselves, though. You've got to be willing to stretch yourself. And in the process of doing that, okay? It's not I'm giving a spoiler for what could be a major part of what I'm talking about. But it's coming whether you like it or not. Fart around, chill Netflix around is no way of stretching yourself. Oh, come on, Jimmy. Does that mean you can't watch no TV? How could you take this away from me, no TV? Why are you doing that? Why? Do you want to be mega successful? Ultra successful? And even uber successful? Now, some of y'all may think, but Jimmy, why are you saying uber successful? Because it's success to the nth degree. I'm not talking about the founder of Uber. It means top-notch success. I talk about this sometimes, and people may think that I'm weird. but like I really care. Because if you want to stretch yourself, you're not going to get anything. Listen to me. You're not going to get anything just sitting around chilling and think, oh, I like to watch the marathons and every once in a while, it's no harm. I mean, this is impacting me wanting to make some serious phone calls to see what's going on, if you know what I mean. I have to keep it going regardless. That's a matter of stretching yourself, is keep on going. Keep going as long and as hard and as far as you possibly can. That's the thing. You can't just rest on your laurels and expect, all the rich blessings that God has to just all of a sudden come to you. No. You have to do some work. I mean, after all, the Bible says, he that he will not work shall not eat. And believe me, I mean, but I'm on a government check, so I'm out of it. Do you think I like that? No, I'd much rather be self-reliant. I'd much rather be up there working my business like I'm supposed to. And that's what I'm going to be doing. Continue. Steady the course. Before I dig myself into the grave with that one, let me go on to, we're running low on points here, so let me go back to another point that, no, we still got 2 more points. Listening to and applying the knowledge to you by the mentors in your life is what helps you stretch yourself. Like if your mentor shoots you an email, please read it. Please read it. Don't waste that person's time by saying, well, I agree and everything, but you don't read it. You don't apply what he says, what she says. And that mentor is trying to light a fire under you, trying to get you to do what needs to be done. You have to be willing to do that in order for the mentor-mentee relationship to last. Seriously. Now, I'm not saying we have to do everything that mentor asks, but the stuff that you know is common sense that you should be doing, yeah, do it. Because a mentor doesn't want somebody to just follow him blindly, but at the same time, what that mentor wants, what that mentor expects, is a little understanding that he or she is putting their time to help you. And you don't need to be wasting a second of it. Whatever they tell you, that's what you do. That's what you do. Now, I guess I might as well get on to this last point, and then I guess we'll sum up. Stretching yourself is much better than just crying out for change. Ooh, I could go a long time on that one. But we got about 5 minutes and that's it. 2019 was an awesome year despite, my accident. But needless to be said, I became a self-published author. I was winning contests in my local Toastmasters club. But then, I don't know, something was storing up in me in like October 2019. I was like praying, Heavenly Father, change me. I don't like this, change it. Yeah, and I think in his sense of humor, he's like, okay, Jimmy. So you want change, huh? Well, okay. And then COVID hit. And I was like fit to be tied. I was like, because we all had to go to having virtual meetings and all that stuff. Which I've gotten used to, really. Not the in-person meetings. The in-person meetings help out a lot. But I will do virtual if it comes down to it. Now, it being said, I was like, Heavenly Father, that's not the change that I wanted. He said, well, you want to change. You're crying out for change, and now you're hissing and moaning because... And I learned deep spiritual lessons during that time of COVID. I had to. I had to go beyond the walls that was going on in my mind. Because during COVID, I was going nuts. Alright, we're going to go back to find a point that I recognize. I want to emphasize a little bit. Leaders who help those in their organizations also stretching themselves become another real winner. That's what I like to do, to see, to help these leaders who are in this type of organization structure to be on the top of their game. Alright? So with that knowledge, I hope that helps in many ways. And we have to be able to have that. I believe in a business where you work as a team. You work as a team. And that, to be honest with you, has always been a favorite business model type of mine, where people buy into a system and they work it. And so that's what I'm going to do, is do what I can, get some work done, and get me a team fashioned. I'm asking you guys to pray for me, okay? It's been a real blessing. This Main Street Rider season, and to be honest with you, we may have more coming up. But I just want you to know how much I care about you guys, and happy to impart this wisdom to you, because you deserve it. You deserve to stretch, not change. That way, if you stretch yourself, it creates the positive change that you want. Alright, trust me on that one. Please. Because I know I can help you. Hope you enjoy listening to Empower You Pattern 2.0. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of Pattern Realm. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can have what others can't. Cheers from Mama Son, Papa Son, everyone. This is Jimi Hendrix saying, until next time, choose, act, and pursue happiness. And remember this, from the bottom of my heart, Jimmy loves you. I really love you.